Right, good afternoon, good evening, good wherever you are. How's everybody doing? We are back with more Witcher 3 and a chatty birdie. Hello, you. What a good chit chat up there, eh?
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri, it seemed, had taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Crookback Bog. Right, let me carry on. So we've done Linden Vales. Actually, I think there was a third quest for Linden Vale, wasn't there? I'm sure I had 3. Village of Lindenvale, Geralt came across a highly unusual contract. A certain hunter was worried. Oh, this is level 20. By some strange track, so I can't do that one yet anyway. Geralt came across some very unusual tracks. His instincts told him they might be left by a monster. I can hear you. Oh, he's a beautiful little budger. Ah, right. Yeah, I left that one because if I go into this area, it forces into the next part of the main story, which I don't want to do just yet. Let's head to Oxenford and check the quest board over there and see what's going on. Who's a good lad? You're a good lad, yes. Oh, love you. Who's a pretty boy? Oh, you're having a chatty nap, are you? You're having a chatty nap over there. He always does that. He like tucks his head behind himself to have a nap, but he just sits chatting the entire time rather than actually having a nap. What I could do is clear out some of these question marks. So I'll head to the burned ruins and see what this question mark is. It's probably a nest or something. Wait, where the hell's this? Oh, this is that place that I kept. Yeah, I know where I am. Yeah. Where was that question mark? Hello, fluffy bird. That's a lot of dog. Oh, something. Guarded treasure or something. Oh, that's not dogs. Ghouls. Ghouls don't like necrophage, do they? Glossary, bestiary, Cursoir, Dracnoid, ghouls, that's ghouls. Yes, don't like necrophage. La 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 la. Great. Come on, you stinky ghouls.
You like that silver?
It's the nest.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Fire in the hole. Destroy 10 monster nests using bombs. What are you doing over there? I can hear you. He's a good lad. Oh, a pretty boy. Well, I'm nearly caught up on One Piece. I've got like 10 episodes left. Though I already know what happens ahead of time because I before they started putting, like just before they started putting it on Crunchyroll, I read ahead. Oh, he had a ruby on him. Alright. Alright, cool. Oh, he's a pretty boy. Dickies. You're a pretty boy. You're a pretty boy. Stop your yakking and have a nap. You silly bird. You're a silly plonker. You're a silly plonker. Get wrecked. Oh, you're a good boy. Where be this next little question mark? Should be just over here. Guarded treasure. Oh. What is that? Forktail. I don't think I have anything on that. I definitely don't have anything on a forktail.
Show me what you got.
Who's a pretty boy? Oh. Get out. Forktail hide. Draconoids. A forktail. Forktail owes their quaint name to the long, sharp growths at the tip of their tails. A blow from this weapon can slice an orc shield in two, along with the arm that was carrying it. Thus, though its name conjures images of cutlery, fighting a forktail is nothing like a dinner party and ends in death rather than dessert. Odd Draconoid oil. Ooh. Who's a good lead? Who's a good... Crap! It's all crap. Who's a good boy? Who's a clever little budgie? Right, cool. Next. Who's a pretty bird? I can hear you. Yeah, I'll head up north and get the sunken treasure that's over there and whatever's going on there, and then we'll just work our way over. Just clearing up the question marks this way now. I'll just slowly work my way around, and then eventually we'll do the next main mission over here. And eventually we'll work our way to whatever this place is. It's a lot of houses. It's a big city. Again, I've noticed the wall only covers the front part here. It stops back here. Oh, hang on. I wonder if I can even go there, because like this is classed as the edge of the map. It looks like I can go to this part here, but I bet you all this part you can't actually access. Because the edge of the map's just here. Yeah, I'm guessing I can only access this part. What was the name of the places in The Witcher 1? Like the very first town that you're in. I'm forgetting the name. Can you visit there in this game? I mean, Kaer Morhen's obviously you can go there. Right, let's head over now. He's a good boy. Roach, what are you doing? He's a good lad. Who's a clever little budge? Zickies. Just chatting away up there. You're a pretty boy, yes. You're a clever little budgie. Yeah, you clever little bird. This is the right place, isn't it? What? Get around. Who's a good lad? Yeah, you are. I can hear you chatting away. Oh, no, you don't. What's with the big glow? That's somebody's body is glowing. Locked requires key. Aged key. Why is that person's skeleton glowing? Moonblade. Ooh. What is these? May as well grab that while I'm down here. There's a lot of normal skeletons, but then there's this. Ow! Dick. Don't be a dick. Right. What is that? Moonblade. It's probably crap. It's crap! I need to check this armor that I'm currently wearing. Why do I get the feeling it's like OP shit? Like Yennefer gave you when you first met up with her. But I don't know if it was like part of the game's normal rewards or if it was something that was like added into the game. I get the feeling it was something that was added in. White Tiger. Let's have a look. Witcher 3 White Tiger gear. Witcher 3 White Tiger gear. I'll get the White Tiger of the West. White Tiger of the West armor requires level 11. Level 54 for your New Game Plus. Okay. White Tiger of the West was introduced as a reward with the next gen upgrade. Alright, so it's new to the upgrade for owning or upgrading to the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition. So it's new. It's new with this next gen upgrade. It fares alongside the doll battle, Yennefer's room in Vizima, the chest and all. Right, okay. Interesting. Okay. Who's a pretty bird? should probably meditate. Can I meditate on the boat? I think if I just do that. Okay, good. Good. Who's a good little budgie? So yeah, I'm trying to get a cable for my PSP, and I'm trying to get a better HDMI converter for my PlayStation. My PS1, because I've got like a SCART to HDMI, but the quality of the video is fine, but it makes the images darker than they should be. And I learned that quickly when I tried to stream the Alien when I tried to stream the Alien Trilogy game. It was so dark you just couldn't see. Ow! Blew myself away. You little...
I shall tear you to pieces.
Oof. Get wrecked. Right. Make this place clean. Leva's key. Alright, must be as a cage down south. Really? That's it? And the slaver normally ends up giving you a shop, but like a chest of loot, please. Thanks. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Which I notice is there, but I can't interact with them. What are you doing, Fluff? Nah. Da 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 da. Right. Okay. What's with the note on the floor? Unsent letter. To the most great and honourable Sergeant Kari var Lechen, Esquire, you asked me, my good sir, to reckon how many lads I could drum up to work for the Empire's glory. So here's my reckoning. First off, your Esquire's got to know that I can scrummage up a few hayseeds from Clearwich whenever you want. But that's what I'd call second-rate goods, geezers and squirts, mainly. But if your excellency thinks he can find use for even dregs like that, send us a messenger and within a week's time you'll get a transport full of them. Trussed up like connies. Connies? I've also had a word or two with some soldiers who quit the Baron's service after he got soused one night and jammed hot poker in one of them's eyes. They've pitched two camps, one right next to the castle, the other near Velent's southern border. And as I'm sure your wondrousness has guessed, they are looking to make some quick coin. So if your most reverend sir can send us a few crowns as a deposit, why, we'll get to work on the double quick and send you the prettiest dames and hardiest lads in all of Velen, maybe even all of the north. 100, 200, however many of them the great sergeant wants. Your humble servant, Dalago.
Thank you, Witcher. You ought to come by Mulberrydale. See me forge. I'll have something for you. Gesture of gratitude.
Mulberrydale. Where the hell's Mulberrydale? Ah. Okay. So he's a smithy for there. I'll head up there and see what he's got. Hello, Fluff. Oh, hello, you. Hello, little Fluffer. What are you doing? Good boy. Hello, beautiful. He's a kiss. Good lad. Nice and chill. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Alright. Mulberrydale. I could just run up that way. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Let's go, Smithy. I'll see you there, buddy. Yeah, this game's making us want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance as well as Ghost of Tsushima again. Both great games. I love these sort of games. You got an itchy face? Meh? You got an itchy noggin? Oh, he's got an itchy... hello. Magical floating letter. Glad tidings. Our kin and kind have been rescued from captivity and on their way home. We're particularly thrilled to be getting our blacksmith back. To the mysterious wanderer who saved them from their misfortune, you have our profound thanks. Why is that just floating there? Wait, isn't that the home where the werewolf dude lived? The town burned it down. The one whose wife he killed because his sister was jealous. His wife's sister was jealous that she was with him. So she took her sister out of the woods to show her that her husband could turn into was a werewolf, basically. I think that's supposed to be stuck to this big stump here, but for some reason it's just floating. Oh boy. He's a good one. You're a good one, aren't you? So yes, I'm trying to find myself a little high-rise bed sort of deal for this little room. But an adult high-rise bed. Preferably one with steps. Like I said, I found one the other day, but I don't know if I didn't check the measurements for the sizes. Got a bruise on me arm somehow. But yeah, it had like wooden steps going up the side rather than like ladders, and each step was a set of drawers so you could store stuff in the steps. My only worry is because the steps, the whole thing was made out of wood, and I'm not particularly keen on a wood frame. I always prefer metal because obviously that's more secure. And my worry is with the wood one, obviously each step is a drawer, and I'm worried that eventually, you know, when you're walking up those steps, it'll cave in after a while of use. Right, where's the smithy? Is he back yet? Where the hell is he? Said Mowbraydale, didn't he? Where the hell is he? Mr. Smithy. Oh, there he is.
My guardian and protector. I thank you, I do.
He's my kind of guy. Do you know any master armorers?
Could you make a breastplate if I provided a master's diagram?
Nah, not could anyone else here. Except for... what was his?
Except for who?
There was one fellow. Fergus, a dwarf. Worked for me for a while. With an apprentice.
Yeah, I've already spoke with him.
Know what became of him?
They were good at what they did. So they moved on to Crow's Perch. Baron.
What was that?
His men need smithing all the
What
time.
was that?
Look like I work there.
What was that? Tinker. Let's play Gwent.
What would you say to a little game of Gwent?
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ah, bollocks. 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 Ah, no, he's got the horrible monster deck. No. Get off. Don't touch the cable. Little stinker. Get. What are you whinging? What are you complaining about? Nah, you little whinger. You little buddy whinger. Tinker. What are you? I'm stinky. What you have done? No, thank you. Thank you. You're in a good mood, eh? Are you a good boy, are you? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. What are you doing? Love you. Love you. Love you. Who's beautiful? Yeah, who's a beautiful little birdie? Ah. Okay. Yeah. I win that one. Well, Maisie's still got his full deck for the final round. Do, 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 do. You good lad. I win. Me, foolish. Let's just add insult to injury. Use leader card. 81. Get wrecked. You win. By a landslide.
So, you want a pre-made? Or have you got a special order?
Really? You're giving us just linen? You're not giving us a card as a reward? Boo.
Let me see what you're offering.
Alright. Have you actually got anything of use here? Doesn't look like it. You just nibbling away, eh? You just nibbling away on that nummies, eh? You're a good boy, aren't you? Nah, who's a good boy? Love you. Holy! All right, I thought he was charged as 566 to repair. He's charged as 56. Oh, thank you. That was not worth it. You didn't poop, did you? No. Good boy. Good boy. Where's your good need? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You breathing my eyebrow, are you? Good boy. Where's your good need? You gonna get some nummies? Go on then. Watch yourself. Good lad. 175, 216 for that one. Huh. Cool.
So long.
Hello. You're back. You're back. Right, cool. So we'll rescue that dude. Oh, you're right. You were right. Good boy. Right, I could go to Devil's Pit now. I think I'm high enough level to do that now. I think I'm more than high enough. I've been killing enemies like stupidly higher level than me. I think I can probably go do the Devil's Pit now. I think I'm gonna go and give it a whirl. Where is it? Yeah, in the Eternal Fire Shadow. So yeah, we tried to do this quest ages ago, but I was like level 4 when I tried it. Now I'm like stupidly high, closer to the recommended level. I should be able to do it now. While passing the infamous Devil's Pit, Geralt overheard the desperate pleas of prayer. A prayer he answered. A young deacon of the Church of Eternal Fire asked the Witcher for aid. Turned out a gang of deserters had taken hold of an abandoned mine, now long haunted by a mysterious spectre thought to spread pestilence. Geralt must deal with this plague spirit or risk releasing it unto the world. Now, I had already went in there and I got pretty much to the end of the place. We hadn't figured out the reason for everything, but we got to the end and started fighting things. Well, we got close to the end anyway, but the enemies in there at the time, like I said, they were level 15, 16, and I couldn't beat them because I was only level 4. So now, I should be alright, hopefully. Look at the fluff all over my controller. You got fluff everywhere. Right. Right, so yeah, I should be able to do this quest now. Should be more than capable. Has anyone got water? Is there a trader in town? I'm starting to run low on water and that. Hello, you. Good boy. Beautiful.
Run, Roach.
You're getting your bloody seed
Slower.
shells everywhere. You're getting your seed shells everywhere, you little stinky. Not sure whether he wants to stay or go. Hang on, where the hell's the entrance? Why is it taking us to here? I need to be over here to get into the damn mine. I need to be near Devil's Pit. I should just fast travel to it. But I'm a bit of a numb. Oh, wait, hang on. There's a sign just here, man. It's all good. What are you doing? What are you doing? Who's it called?
The eternal fire light your path.
Yeah, we cleared out the bandits that were claiming the outside of the mine, but we never went. We went into the mine, but I reloaded to a point before I had went in, because the enemies in there were just too tough. But now we should be good. Oh, I'm actually forgetting what went on in here mostly. Other than the fact that I got to a room with enemies in that I just couldn't beat. Hey, thank you. Oh, thank you. That's a good nade. He's a good nade, aren't you? Nah. You more friendly little budge. Boy. He's gonna hate it next week. You're gonna be in your cage most of the time starting from next week. You'll not be getting let out until the evenings. He's not gonna like that. Like I put him in his cage a few times when I've been like busy sorting stuff out, and he just chirps constantly. He just doesn't, he like chirps on and just goes nuts in his cage because he's that used to just being out. But he's gonna have to get used to being in while I'm at work. Oh, that's a big yawn. He's gonna have to get used to it. He'll be out in the evenings. But until then, he's gonna get nuts. Won't you? Yeah. I'm gonna have to get used to it though. Them's the breaks, unfortunately. Gotta get back into that working habit. Renald's letter. Dear O, if hope... okay, that should be... I hope this message finds you well, not if hope. Beware the beings that lurk in the mine. He hasn't pooped, has he? Nope, good. Took them for plague spirits of some type at first, but they behaved all too human. Just stupefied in some strange way. A novel ghoul species. Wraiths. A manifestation of concentrated suffering. Whatever the case, they haven't tried to hurt me much. Still, I advise caution. Watch for the ones pierced by nails. They seem especially dangerous. Was forced to kill one when it attacked. I assumed it was a ghoul, but its viscera was full and undeniably human. That said, most of the organs were badly damaged, symptoms of the blood fever. Couldn't understand how he was still alive. I suspect now it must have been some form of possession, something that twisted his form, and then, for reasons unknown, departed. I gathered samples our mentors ought to see. Have I discovered a new species? Curious to hear your thoughts, Renald. P.S. I put Master Alger's hypothesis to the test on some of them. He was right. Scattered salt has no effect. Only a complete enclosure seems to hold them in place. But it must be complete. Pure salt, no gaps for it to work properly. musical lead. This wall looks so out of place. Like, they've clearly bricked it up for some reason. But art doesn't seem to do the job of busting it down. I wonder if he come out that way at some point. So you can see, I don't know if that's just like the upper floor, but you can see there's a collectible back that way. But it might be up, it might just be up above. Yeah, or if you're reading this, it means you found the message I stored near Novigrad as agreed. Probably wondering to yourself, who was right? You'll be happy to know you were. I'll only acknowledge it this once, so go on, savor the moment. But I digress. Although the contract seemed easy enough, I should have waited for your arrival. How many times now have we made that mistake, What? You resting your footy? I think I've contracted something, fallen ill somehow, and yes, I know that's impossible, but I have no other way to explain my fever and lapse in memory. Yes, hoping I have a uniquely weak constitution for a witcher, because if not, I find the alternative explanation far more concerning. But if somehow the worst were to happen, I prepared some notes for you. I marked each location with our insignia. You can't miss them. For now, I'll experiment with a portion similar to Pentry's filter, though I lack celandine. With any luck, I'll find some in the grasses surrounding Devil's Pit. That, or I'll have to substitute suant mushrooms. If all goes well, you won't even read this. If all goes poorly, but it won't, I'll store the recipe and ingredients for you. Again, just in case, because you'll never need to read this. Renaud.
A note. Potion recipe. Brewed with celandine. Should look for the places mentioned.
Please, help me.
Sounds sincere enough. Can't be too sure, though. Could be a trap.
Okay.
Medallion's humming. Better investigate. Wolf School insignia. Old. Very old. Long dry. Hemorrhaging fever of some sort.
Oh, I can use the lantern. Oh, I said I didn't have the lantern the last time. I'll be able to use it in here. I didn't have it the last time, you see, when I first came here. Now that I do, it's going to come in very handy. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Whew, I thought I got rid of it.
Kira's lamp ought to prove really handy here.
Not that way. Won't find me there.
Yeah, I didn't have this lantern the last time, so I couldn't see all these dead dudes.
Dark energy emanating from these bones. Spectre's doing?
None of them are saying anything like. Normally you could communicate with them, but... or listen in on their last moments, but I'm not getting any of that option at the minute. Why was the wolf's insignia here, but there's nothing really in here? Keep getting the odd rumble lot. Yeah, for some reason when I'm like stepping over here, I'm getting the odd rumble. Well, nothing really helping us here.
You're wasting time.
I'll waste time all the live long day, mate, until I figure out what's going on here. Silence!
That's it. Down there. Corridor to the right. Yes, that's where you'll find me.
One of the beings Reynold mentioned. Another hint. Someone guiding me.
Stop, not that way.
Got in the way up there. Who's a pretty bird? Yeah, so why was I able to break that open? I can't really interact with the fact that there's a load of bones buried behind there.
Bones, dried blood, and mucus. Victims of the Scarlet Fog. Gotta be. Walls are scarred. Human fingernails. The sick want it out. Badly.
So anyone that was infected got bricked up. Try and stop it from spreading. Or I had to sit for a spell. The priest still won't open the gate and my strength is fading. My body feels like it's on fire. I had no memory of the past hour, day. I'm trapped in this darkness, haunted by foolish thoughts with no way to distract myself. Remember when we learned to hunt ghouls? The folk in that village believed necrophages to be the dead arisen, animated by foul magics. Huh. Wanted to ask you what will happen if I fail here. But I've suddenly forgotten your name. Osmar, was it? Armund? Osmond, yes. God, it's so clear now. But for a moment there was nothing. A gaping hole in my memory. Not an inkling of who you are. I'm starting to think I'll never leave this place. Oh.
Interesting. Witchers came here. School of the Wolf.
Let's not disturb him for now. Oh.
More blood.
Who's a pretty bird? I can hear you. You doing? What are you doing, little fluff? Little fluff butt. What you doing?
Oh, boo yourself, Ghost.
Although I caged up as well. Trying desperately to get out. Oh. That person's given up and they just accepted it. Name of that person. Light the door when I've been in it. So I think I hear about these torches. You can't like ruin or anything when you've got them. I mean, I can easily put it away.
Was Reynold a witcher?
He was the one trying to stop it. Yeah. forgotten priest testament. From the moment I first learned of our martyrs, I dreamed I would one day become one. I thought nothing is more beautiful than making the ultimate sacrifice in the name of your faith. I know now I was wrong, woefully, naively wrong. For in this moment I would gladly forfeit my life of sanctity for a single cup of water so I might help that poor boy curled up against the wall, suffering a misery. Yeah, so none of this, like, obviously would have made sense coming through the first time. I never really paid much attention to it because I didn't know this lantern existed at the time. Like I said, obviously once I hit that wall I reloaded my save to a point before I did it, and I've not been here since, so this quest's just been sat idle waiting for us to get to a high enough level. I can die here knowing that I departed of my own free will by caring for the afflicted. I knew that I too would eventually succumb to the scarlet fog, yet I did not know my brothers would inflict such suffering to those under our care. So someone in the order did it. Father Edgar tortured leaders of the rebellion and decided to close the mine. I asked him in turn who would care for the weak. They will die regardless, all, the smug sod. I resolved to stay to help ease the suffering of their final days however I could. Father Edgar locked them in here all the same, and me with them. I now find myself under my own care. I hear their wails and whimpers, witness their desperate attempts at escape, but I've no strength left. My only hope of deliverance now is prayer for a quick death, for I know it will not be merciful. Should anyone ever read my account of these atrocities, I humbly ask you share them with the world. In my waning hours, I wish nothing more. That. Why is my medallion humbling? Ah, right. Well, if Geralt was supposed to actually do something there, but it's marked as if I've already interacted with it. We're getting close to where I got up to. I did check the other... when we first came into this place and the voice was telling me it would take a right. I did explore that way the last time I came, and then I hit a dead end and I turned around and came back, but I haven't done that this time. So I hope that doesn't bite us in the arse. Osmond, something's inside me. No signs of leaving. Can hardly write. Won't let me. Going to die here all alone if you don't find me. Oh.
You deaf? Talk back.
Can I get over there? There's a door over there. Ah, yeah, this is where I got up to.
Something's not right. Medallion seething. That stench. Damn it. What are you, filth?
Leave him. You're wasting time. You're here to find me.
Oh, they still whack a punch. They don't like fire. Now much better against them. Last time they were one-shotting us. And down. I was annoyed because in this area, when you're in combat, you can't jump. And this whole area is like boxed in, so you can't leave. So I had no choice but to like reload my save.
What now, you piece of filth?
Jump in. So I can actually do it now. You good lad. Ah, come on.
Dead end.
Or is it? Yeah, I couldn't do this the last time because I was blocked in. Jeez, Gromit! That's not what I wanted. Just blow this place to hell. Dear or the Horsons, they locked me in. First they asked for aid, then without hesitation penned me in like a rabid mutt at the first sign of trouble. They wouldn't even hear my report, thought me a spectre trying to deceive them. Fuck that cult and their common good horseshit. How can I help the common good if I can't get the herbs I need? Speaking of, the Sawant mushrooms won't do the trick. I've already checked. Turns out the worst case scenario was true. I'm not sick after all, I'm possessed. That's whose voice we're hearing, isn't it? The possessed one. He was trying to stop her from coming this way so we wouldn't learn the truth. I think that's what's happening here. The spectre has fully fused into my body. Not even Quinn has an effect. If only I had the right ingredients, I could brew my filter, intensify my signs, and expel the filth with a combination of Erden and Ard. But as I said, the cocksuckers won't fucking let me. Guess you'll be reading these letters after all. I'll be waiting deep in the caverns. Make the potion, but do not come near me until you've drunk it. And do not substitute any ingredients, or the red miasmal will possess you too. Strange. Miasmal. What is that? How do I know it? Dwarven spirit. Celandine. Contents of the chest.
Dwarven spirit, Celandine. Contents of chest. Must mean this chest.
Jeez.
Got some Celandine on me. Good thing. Other ingredients seem in decent condition. Reynolds' own recipe looks like. Worth a try. All the signs scream Plague Maiden, but the symptoms... more likely a red miasmal. Yeah. Need to prepare.
Hey, Reynolds, but...
Leave. Go.
Val's filter increases sign intensity and accelerates stamina regeneration. Where the hell is it? Ah, there it is. Okay. Search the rest of the mine. Read the red miasmal bestiary entry. It is often said the darkest recesses of caves play home to the continent's most fearsome monsters against which there is little hope of victory or escape. The lone solution, then, is to seal them off from the world with the hope that they shall forever remain buried. A certain priest of the eternal fire, however, learned that hope and prayer is sometimes not enough. The cavernous mine within Devil's Pits holds a spectre whose very existence is believed to breed pestilence. With the threat of its release now imminent, the cleric seeks a new solution, the aid of a witcher. The being that haunted Devil's Pit turned out to be a red miasmal, whereas the Plague Maiden is thought to be a damned spirit once human, but now cursed to spread the pestilence. A miasmal, by contrast, is considered an evil force born from the concentrated collective suffering of plague victims. Yeah, so because everyone was walled up and stopped from leaving because of the plague, it gave birth to this red miasmal. It has the ability to possess human bodies, thus granting it corporeal form and a means to wreak havoc. This process, however, irreparably corrupts and damages the host, causing the miasmal to continuously seek out stronger, more durable bodies. What cruel irony that a witcher's immunity makes the monster slayer a perfect shell for the spectre to invade and control. So he's possessed that witcher guy. Fortunately, red miasmal power is not so absolute that it cannot be defeated by an experienced witcher. Though even then, only with considerable effort, the spectre once weakened can be trapped with the Erden sign and expelled from the horse body with art, thus creating an opening in which to defeat it. Consuming Reynolds' filter offers an advantage by increasing the intensity of witcher signs. Okay. So, drink the potion, use Erden, and Ard. Search the rest of the mine. Hang on, what about all those other... There was a lot of other rooms back in here. Let's just clear these out as well. That person's been tied and beaten. Blood all over the floor. Note from Father Edgar. The matter is settled. As promised, riots will no longer be a concern, but next time do reconsider before lecturing me on the church's ethics. If we had not exacted punishment upon the uprising's leaders, the ungrateful wretches would already have us hanged. And after murdering us, they would undoubtedly carry the rot to every surrounding village, blanketing Velen in the scarlet fog. Remember, in the face of great sin, committing a lesser may prove the choice more. So yeah, these Eternal Fire guys came in and started blocking, like bricking everybody up behind walls and locking them in chains and killing their leaders. And all of that misery and desperation for trying to escape, coupled with the fact that they're all infected with a rot, the scarlet fog, brought about the life of the being that's going to possess the Witcher that came here to stop it. Before we leave, draft up a tidy missive. Only be sure to omit any remarks concerning the nail remedy. Mention of torture puts the prior in a melancholic humour from which he is a chore to lift.
The sick rebelled, then paid dearly for it.
Keep that water coming, I need it. Cool. Enhanced black blood. Just blood injures and knocks back vampires and necrophages when they wound him. Yeah, now these guys are all attacking. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, so last time when I explored the right side, when I followed the voice, I couldn't get up there. That's because you come down from there. Now we knew.
Been here already. Not the way.
Yeah, so last time we went that way, so now we'll carry on this way. This all came to a dead end, and when I got there, I turned around because it looked like there was the boss was there. It looked like it anyway. Geralt, will you stop fucking about?
What now, you piece of filth?
Oh, you shit. Also carrying garbage. Yeah, last time they were all just stand there because I hadn't triggered that fight. Like I came this way first the last time. And I hadn't triggered that first fight with the group where I was stuck in that room. So these guys were all just chilling, they weren't attacking us. Hey, you Fluff. What are you doing? You had a good nap. You had a good nap. You had a nap now. You're good. You're good. You're a good boy. Boop. Tell us all about it. Who's a good lad? Hello. Or I shouted, throat raw, refused to let me out. Know why now? Death everywhere, darkness, blood, corpses, fresh and fetid, air thick with plague, concentrated suffering, created spectre, pestilence, pain. A red miasmal, born from death, young and old, rotted flesh, already inside me when it entered the cave. No strength to fight. Prison, salt cavern, only chance. Not sure who you will find. Prepare for anything. Hurry, only hope is you keep me alive. Find out what happened to Renaud. Yeah, this is where I turned around. This screamed boss room to me. That looks like Renaud there at the back. What's left of him?
The stalagmites! Destroy them! Free me!
How do I use it? How do I use it? I don't want to free him. How do I use it?
Finally, you're here. After all these years. The spirit, a miasmal, it's still here. It almost has control. Hurry!
Reynold?
Yes, but my strength fading. The spirit taking control. I trapped us in here. The salt, wondrous. Understand? It can't escape.
Led it into an apotropaic chamber organically carved into salt. Perfect for a specter. Clever.
But I feel it in me still. So long now. Help me, brother. Give me the potion. To expel it at last.
Test Renaud. Found your letter to Lambert.
Found your letters. To Lambert. Was sorry to read he betrayed you. Can't help thinking the miasmal would have bowed before the strength of 2 Witchers.
I was a fool. But what's past is past. Lambert, the snake, never deserved my trust.
I'll be sure to pass the message along when I see him. Though your friend, believe Osmond was his name.
You dare mock me?
No. Just got the sneaking suspicion I'm not talking to Reynold right now.
Know how long you've been here?
Been down here a while. Have any idea how long?
Years. Decades. Time stands still here. Nothing ever changes, brother. Nothing.
Longer than that, Reynold. Lots. Gotta understand, you should be dead by now, right? Only thing keeping your body alive is the miasmal?
All the more reason to end this. You can do that. The potion. Please.
They weren't let us to Lambert though, so we're not talking to him over. So
Not half bad, your ruse. But don't take me for a fool.
But don't you understand? It will take control of me. It will kill you and all those you... No! Destroy it! Drink the potion! Finish what I started!
Oh, I will, Reynold. Just hold on a little longer. Not about to let you leave this mine.
Oh, but
why isn't Geralt dodging? That's a game over. Why wouldn't Geralt dodge? Might have something to do. There was some text popped up, but I accidentally closed it. I haven't saved in a while. I hope it auto-saved at some point.
The stalagmites! Destroy them! Free me!
You have a new quest item prepared for use by placing an appropriate slot. Wait, what? What item? What?
Not about to let you leave this mine.
What new item? What does it mean I've got a new item? The hell's it talking about? I haven't got anything. What new item? Now it's dodging. Yeah, before it was bugging, he wouldn't dodge.
Oh,
See, look now he's dodging.
You are the weaker Witcher. I'll kill you, then spread through your viscera. Invade your mind.
Merrick style.
Now to deal with the miasmal.
Reynolds filled that portion. Ow.
Bastard.
Of course.
Damn, you're ugly.
Aye, aye, aye. Ah, come on, having to deal with him and him. Oh, really? I had the option to finish it off, but it failed. He got back on his feet instantly.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
Don't know if that'll help, but I'm trying. Oh, shit.
Reynold died centuries ago. Body didn't decompose, though. Likely slowed by the miasmal. Strange. Never seen armor like this before. And the medallion. A wolf's head, but flat.
Osmond finally sent someone. Seems the gods remember this damned veil after all. And you have my thanks. Can't believe it's gone. There were moments when I didn't know if I was me or the miasmal. Maybe I was both. Maybe neither.
No need for thanks. Should mention, though, wasn't Osmond who sent me. Priest of the Eternal Fire did.
Why'd they trap you in the mine?
How'd it happen that you came to be trapped with the miasmal?
Those cultists hired me to expel it. First sign I might become possessed, though, they panicked. Sealed me in here without a second thought. Could have sent an exorcist. Or called for another Witcher. Anything. And those poor souls whose bones litter the mine. All forsaken for the glory of the Eternal Fire.
Mm-hmm. I saw.
I can turn my mic with this. I can, good. A witcher's body's ideal for possession. Possession? Possession.
Miasmal got lucky you showed, not some mere mortal. Witcher's immunity meant it could possess you without destroying your body.
A cruel irony. I had to focus all my strength to prevent it from escaping. Till I locked us in this prison assault, that is. Before that, it possessed the sick. Quickly corrupted. Deformed them. Turned them into the undying dead. Feral and mindless.
All those voices, torches, wasn't you, was it?
You gotta ask. The miasmal aimed to lure you here. I was too weak to even notice your presence. At least at first.
The medallion's different.
Who are you exactly? Got a wolf's head medallion, but it's strange. Looks nothing like mine.
Strange how. Designed and forged it myself. Like all witchers at Kaer Morhen.
Quite the craftsman. Not me, though. Got mine from my mentor. Like all witchers at Kaer Morhen do. Must have been different in your day. Speaking of, when exactly did you arrive here in this mine?
That was 970, or no, 80. I can't recall. Damn memories are foggy, fractured.
Reynold, that's more than 300 years past.
300? No. No! They'd have sent another to find me after 5, 10 at most. Osmond himself would have come.
Clearly not.
Shit.
I'm sorry.
Can you prove you're Reynold?
Miasmal tried to impersonate a witcher earlier. You the real Reynold? How can I be sure?
Ask me something only a wolf could know. Come on, let's get this over with.
Sure you're from the School of the Wolf? Your armor. Can't say there's no resemblance, but the color? Studs, vertical stripes?
Back at Kaer they'd always toss gear my way. Whatever you touch turns to gold, they'd say. This particular suit, I refined on the path. Supposed to be a prototype for the whole school. Till my time ran out.
On your own? No workshop? Missed your calling, sounds like. Could have made a name for yourself as a fine armorer, or at least a tailor.
Osmond had ideas of his own, for improvements. Scribbled them down. We were gonna discuss them when we met at Kaer.
I'd like to believe you, really. Got any proof?
Search my corpse. Left-hand pocket of the tunic. Diagrams are there. And yours to keep.
Ooh. That'll be my next armor then. Forgotten Woven Silver Sword, Steel Sword. Whatever that blank one is. That one, we're getting a bunch of blank ones apparently. Don't say it's bugged. Got a load of blank diagrams there. What now?
You're free of the Spectre, but you seem agitated. Need to make sure you'll find lasting peace.
Mean to prevent me from becoming what we hunt. Well, still got a matter I need to settle. Be a brother. Help me. Then I'll find peace.
Could also cremate your body on a pyre, as the guild ordains.
You'd see me leave this world burdened with pain and regret. This is the fate you wish for me, Wolf Brother. A priest sent you, or so you said. Bring him here. I'd like a word. For my peace of mind.
Speaking with a priest will change nothing.
Why? Aim to have a theological debate? What'll a few words change? Let it go, Reynold.
No. Aim to look him in the eyes. Ask him how his religion looks upon those who condemn a man to death and damnation.
This kid, he's got no ties to the clerics who sealed you in here centuries ago.
Can you offer me them in his stead? No. Thought not.
Fine, I'll get the priest.
So be it. But a few words, nothing more.
Your tone. Understandable, but unwarranted. No bad intentions on my part. And even if there were, you'd be here to protect him, right?
Fine. I'll get you the priest.
Don't make me run all the way outside.
I fail to fathom. How could they let this happen? The bodies, the blood, so much blood. I had no idea. Reynold. I know of the horror you suffered. I thought perhaps I could help. But how does one make amends for such a tragedy? A humble deacon like me.
Deacon, hierarch, you're all the same. Eternal Fire accepts two types into their fold. Criminals and hypocrites.
Found a priest who sacrificed his life.
Found the remains of a priest down here. Clearly chose to stay. Didn't abandon the sick in their time of need. Is he a criminal? A hypocrite?
And who sealed him inside? Ghouls? Trolls? The Red Miasmal itself? No. The very same Church of the Eternal fucking Fire.
Boy's innocent.
Look at him. He's a child. What crimes has he committed? Forgot the verse of a hymn? Snuck a sweet roll while fasting? Believing the word of hypocrites, his sole transgression. This kid, this priest, treats witchers like humans. A rare specimen. More. An endangered species.
Well, in fact, the Church holding mutants in low regard, it's an error, a misconception. Scripture states, respect and cherish every living creature.
Respect for life is demonstrated here.
As the prior says, he says, oh, confound it. I've hung on their every word my whole life, but now, knowing of this travesty, the Church must protect the weak, foster hope. Yet what I've witnessed here is, what shall I do? Where shall I go?
Fantastic. A crisis of faith. You just weak, or is this real regret? Truths you've learned here. What'll you do with them?
What would you do, Reynold?
You're a hero. Prevented a catastrophe. Time to come to terms with your fate. What do you want? What do you need to do that?
Ha! A hero. Used to care about the greater good. Young. Ambitious. The will to fight burns strong in me. Now I'm just tired. Don't have the strength, no desire to philosophize. And I won't rejoice about the world's salvation. Time took that from me.
You may lack the will to fight, but I know one who doesn't.
Don't need a church to do good, priest.
Don't need a church at your back to do good. Can do that on your own.
Aye, true. So right, witches. I shan't be returning to Novigrad. I'll stay here, transform this place, create a haven for the afflicted, true to its name. I enrolled at the seminary to serve folk, not the Church.
What am I doing? Resisted a red miasmal for centuries, damn it. Now I can't find the strength to forgive this boy. As if hatred kept me sane all these years.
Maybe it did, but that was then. What matters is your choice now.
Your sacrifice was not in vain, sir. The Church is my home no more. This tomb I will transform into a sanctuary for the living, dedicated in your name, good Witcher.
Made a difference here, Reynold. For him and many more.
I'm sure another name would suit it better. I'm no saint, no miracle worker. Just a Witcher. And I'd rather it stayed that way.
We're done here. Time we were on our way.
By the eternal fire. I must think. No. I know what I must do. Yet, to cast aside these 20 years, what I learned of the world. Here. Your reward, Witcher. You've my thanks for your help.
Might not need to cast it all aside. Not entirely. There was wisdom in some of what you recited.
Perhaps. Yes. Perhaps I've yet to find the eternal fire's true light. Perhaps I must seek it elsewhere.
Farewell, former deacon, and good luck with your search.
I quite enjoyed that. That's a good little quest. Like I said, I did some of it.
Now to find Osmond's scribblings, the ones Reynold mentioned. Could complete the armor then. Worth a look around next time I'm at
What's with the
Kaer Morhen.
green? Forgotten Wolf school gear diagrams. Why was there like a lot of green smog around the screen at first there? Oh, I think it's because my toxicity is really high. Interessante. Cool, yeah, I quite enjoyed that quest. That was good. But yeah, I had to leave that one behind because when I first came here, I was only like level 4. The first group of enemies that attack you, I couldn't beat them. Hey, Sephiroth, how you doing? But now that one's finally done. Interesting turn of events. Right. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I could go grab these question marks while I'm in the area, I suppose. Doing good, doing good, good. Shadow's just quietly napping up there. He's not actually chatting for once. Normally when he tries to nap, he just chats, but I think he's actually asleep. Good, 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 good. Let him rest. He had a good bath last night. I was busy after I put him in his box for his final treatment last night. His final treatment of yesterday. While I was cleaning out his tub, he decided he wanted to dive into the sink. So he dived in and got a bath. And he came out soaked to the bone. So I was just trying to keep him warm because my room's quite chilly. So I just got like a towel and I just put the towel over him and just let him rummage about in the towel so that he would get dry. Hello, you. Go peep peep. Go peep. Right, so we've just done a pretty cool quest. That was quite good. I enjoyed it. Let's have a look. Crafting. Forgotten Woven Steel, so it's level 20. I'm guessing the rest is level 20 as well. Forgotten Woven Gauntlets 20, right, so it's a level 20 set. Hello, you. Were you awake? No, I thought you were having a nap. No, I thought you were having a nap. So the PlayStation VR 2 released today. Not many people streaming it. I checked out a few people playing the Resident Evil Village update. They've finally actually confirmed that Resident Evil 4 is getting a VR mode. So I'm going to wait. I'm not going to play the non-VR version. I'm going to wait until the VR mode gets patched into it. So, yeah. once I start this job, what I might do, if I don't know if Sony offers like a pay monthly sort of thing, rather than usually when I buy things outright, but this time I might just like pay for the VR headset monthly, so then I'm not like taking a big chunk out of my money. And I might order a PSVR 2. I hate that you can only buy the PSVR 2 directly from Sony. Why the hell aren't they letting retailers sell it? I think it's because they're just trying to avoid scalper problems and things like that. I don't know. It's weird that they're making it so you can only order it directly from Sony, which is why I haven't ordered one yet, and why a lot of people haven't. Like when they announced its release date, when they announced recently that they were reducing the amount that they were producing, the amount of headsets, which I think they fucked up when they announced that. Like it got leaked that they were apparently reducing the amount of PSVR 2 headsets that they were producing because people just weren't pre-ordering it as many as they'd expected. Which on Twitter, when that information came about, every single comment was, well, it's because we can only get it from Sony. We can't just like get it from one local store or order it from like Amazon or wherever you want to order it. You can only get it from Sony. And myself and many others, for that reason, haven't ordered one yet. That wasn't my main reason for doing it. Like, my main reason was obviously just money. I'm skint. Obviously, I'm starting my new job soon, so I could probably get one now. But I want to be able to play No Man's Sky VR, Resident Evil Village. I'm annoyed that Resident Evil Village didn't have that on launch. I wish they had waited to release that. That's just because obviously I've already played it now, so I'm not going to get as much of a surprise playing it this time in VR. Like when I played Resident Evil 7 for the first time, I played it in VR, and it was one of the best VR experiences I had. Also, if you check the PlayStation Store for the games that are coming out, there's not a great lineup of games that are listed so far. It's mostly just either like No Man's Sky getting a VR update, which is cool. Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil 4, we've just heard that they're working on a VR mode. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners 2. I wish the first one would get an upgrade on the PlayStation. That would be good. I'd like that. But then the rest of the games are just your typical little taster VR games where they're not very long. They're just like, but they're still charging arm and a leg. So yeah, hopefully there's some more good AAA long VR games coming out. Like I was excited for that Call of the Mountain, Horizon Call of the Mountain, but it turns out that's only about 5 hours long as well. So I'm not rushing to pay a AAA price for that. I'll wait till it's on sale. Alright, so all of that gear is level 20, so I can't use it yet. Yeah, I mean, they've said there's a lot of VR games, but like I said, most of them are just little teaser little games that don't really have much length to them. There's not really any spooky games either, apart from Resident Evil Village. There's not really any spooky games yet. Hello, you. You had a good nap? Nah. Oh, you had it. We had an up. Oh, hello, Fluffy. You had a good nap. Oh, stretches. You stretches. Nah, you had a good nap. Nah. You had a nap. You had a good nap. Good boy. Hello, Fluffer. He's a good lead. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Like I said, if Sony has the option so I can pay like a little bit off at a time monthly, then I'll do that. I've never done that before when I buy things. Usually I save my money when I just buy it outright. But with starting my new job next week, I don't want to just blow all my money. I know they gave us the option to be paid monthly or weekly, and I said weekly, so I think I manage my money better that way. And what I'm going to do is each time I get paid, I'll take like half of my wages and put that aside for savings. Because I need to save. I've got like no savings. Good lead. Me. Good boy. Right. So we've done the Devil's Pit. That is now clear. Reinald's story is one of tragedy. A young witcher who trained in the early years of the School of the Wolf, who explored the world with a curious mind and an eagerness to help others, and who ultimately accepted a contract he would not survive. Possessed by a red miasmal and locked away in the mines of the Devil's Pit by the very priest of the Eternal Fire who had hired him, Reinald displayed tremendous strength in resisting the Spectre's will. He imprisoned himself in the miasmal in the salt cavern, where he would remain as his life slowly slipped into darkness and sorrow. The plague spirit's presence kept the Witcher's body in a state of undying, where Reinald held onto a sliver of hope that his dear friend would one day come to rescue him. But days turned into weeks, turned into years, turned into centuries. The wait ended at last with the conversation between the Witchers and the young deacon. Geralt had defeated the Red Miasmal and convinced Reinald that even a cleric of the Eternal Fire was capable of recognizing the Church's heinous mistakes. After witnessing Deacon's sincere regret for the sins of his predecessors, Reinald was able to depart in peace. You will read. Alright, so that's that secondary quest finally done. I have all the Yakuza games sitting on my shelf, but I've not sat and played them. I played a bit of the first one. I tried 3 times, and each time something would always come up. The last time I stopped playing it was just because I generally got sick of streaming. And so it sort of got pushed aside. But I do want to sit down. The stories seem really interesting. The only thing I don't like is Koos didn't really sell the game to us very well when he described it. Because I said, like, does the world change from game to game to game? And he said, no, you're always running around the same city. Coupled with the fact that all you really do is go from point A to point D, and in between you just fight thugs. I sort of got a bit not keen on the gameplay side of things because of Koos and the way he described it, and obviously my little experience that I had from playing it. But the story does seem really interesting. And I really do want to sit down and play it at some point because, like I said, I own every single game. Apart from the last 2. The RPG one and the new Samurai one. But I own everything up to the Song of Life. I think. I'll double check. Yeah, so I've got Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami, Kiwami 2, as well as the remastered collection, and the Song of Life, which came in like a fancy book. It's got like a bunch of artwork inside the book, along with a game. Yeah, I do have them, and I do want to sit and play them at some point, because like I said, the story is interesting. I tell you what, actually, if I've been pondering with The Witcher, just to like, whether I should just focus on the story, like the main story, because like, how many sessions am I in now, and I'm still just doing side quests? Like, I don't normally mind it in games, but it's in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, this game is very long. I still have the expansions as well. I'm very curious how far into the game I am. I don't think I'm that far, because I've barely scratched the main story. Normally I wouldn't mind, because like normally I sink hours and hours into games, but like I said, lately, once I start my job, I'm not going to be obviously streaming as much, and I've got this bad habit where I can't just sit and play games on my own. I have to be streaming, because I like to chill and play my games while chatting, whereas if I'm just sat on my own, I get bored. Well, it depends on the game. There's some games I don't mind playing on my own. Why has it got a rattle to it? My little battery bank. There's something loose in there. I hope it's alright. I mean, I just use it for charging me earbuds. But yeah, I've barely scratched this game, and I'm already up. This is now stream number 14. Hello? Who's a good boy? I wish there was a way to like check me total playtime. They're not somewhere where it tells you your total playtime. Thought there was. I thought there was a options, Gwent deck. I'm sure there was an option on a menu somewhere. Let's have a look. Witcher 3 playtime. An average of 51.5 hours. Yeah, I highly doubt that. I want to know how long is the game now? Average playtime. How do you know how many hours you've played? There we are. That's what I want to know. Go to inventory and check the player stats. Inventory. Total playtime 50. See, I'm already 55 hours and 46 minutes in. So that whole, like, I googled Witcher 3 playtime, and it says 51.5 hours. Bullshit. Let's see. Reject all. Completionist, 173 hours. What is the longest casual play? All playstyles. The longest casual playtime is 430. Oh, yeah, 469 hours. That's probably about the playtime I'm looking for at this rate, because obviously I'm just taking my sweet time and doing everything, every nook and cranny, and yeah. I just don't like leaving stuff though. That's me. I want to beat everything 100%. But look at all these question marks. And this is just this area. Like I still haven't been to the Duchy of Toussaint. Like I haven't been down to the south. I haven't been to Skellig Island or whatever. So there's that whole area to explore as well. I haven't been there. I haven't been here either. This game is long, and then there's the DLC on top of that. There's like 2 or 3 DLCs. which I'm guessing they take you to different areas as well. And then there's Novigrad. Like I haven't been up north in the map. Like I'm currently covering this part of the map. And as you can see, there's just question marks everywhere. And then there's the northern part of the map for the main story. Next part of the main story takes place down here. There's a lot to do. And I'm already 55 hours in. Right, where was I going to go next? Let's see.
A storm, damn it.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind.
Hello, Fluffer. Are you back? Are you back? Hello, Fluffy. Come on then.
Thanks. Farewell.
You had your fill? No, you're getting your num-nums? You'll get your medicine in half an hour. Okay. I'm go in your box again in half an hour. Yeah. And then at 9 o'clock, after 3 hours after that, we'll get you your drops in the box again. Yeah. No. He's a good lad. Right.
In my right hand and over me cough.
Over your what? Excusez-moi. Go on then. Are you coming? Go on then. Make up your mind. Why is Roach useless? God, when's the new Breath of the Wild out? For that to play as well. I pre-ordered the physical remaster of Metroid Prime 1, so I'll be replaying that at some point as well. I was going to originally just play through my Wii copy of the trilogy, but it's pretty much been confirmed that they're working on remastering 2 and 3 as well, so I'm going to play the remastered versions. The first remaster releases physically on the 3rd of March. It's already available now digitally, but I've pre-ordered the physical copy of it. 'Cause it's not expensive, it's 30 quid for the remaster. That's a good price for a remaster, instead of charging you full AAA price for a game that's like ancient, where most of the groundwork's already, unless the developers have to redo it all from the ground up, which they don't in most remasters. They're just enhancing everything, which is what they're doing with this Metroid. So props to the devs for not charging you full AAA price for it. But there's a video on YouTube like that compares the visuals to the GameCube, the Wii version, and the remaster, and it does look very nice, the remaster. But like I say, it's purely just upscale and retexture and everything. And it's not worth AAA price when devs do that shit. Why? Would you run? That's why props to the devs for this game for giving you a free upgrade. Because again, all they've done with this game is upscale it, slightly rework some of the mechanics. And ooh, what's this? And give you a bit like higher textures, but beyond that, it's still just the same game.
Gonna kill you! Kill him, strip him, then dump him in a ditch!
So props to the devs for giving you the upgrade for this for free.
You scurvy mutant!
Ay, ay, ow! Cockatrice decoction. Hello, you. I can hear you. Chirpy, chirpy. All alchemy creations can be used one additional time. Ooh. Wait, I've got a spare mutagen. I've only got one at the minute. I don't want to. I mean, it's not like I'm using the mutagen, but still. You never know. Something else might come along for it. I suppose it depends on the, like I said, if they've completely reworked a remaster from the ground up, great. Go ahead, charge AAA. If you've put that full effort in, but if you've just upscaled and retextured, you should be charging full AAA price. Because it's bullshit. Because it's something that not the whole team will be working on. They just dedicate a small portion of their staff to, like I said, upscale, retexture, package it, send it out. Whereas when the whole team rebuilds something from the ground up, or they get somebody else to work on it, fair enough.
Run, Roach.
Hey, yo, I can hear you. Ooh, I can smell the food. I keep having the same thing every week. At least once a week I have the same thing now. Chicken burgers, chips, beans, fried eggs, and mushrooms.
Come on.
But I have like 3 fried eggs, so I can split the yolk onto the beans because it makes the beans taste.
Take it easy.
Made. I somebody's making myself, but somebody else is cooking the day. Why? No, that's not what I want. Oh, hello. No, get your sword and get out of the water. Get up! I thought it was attacking my horse there. Bilge hack. Should be similar to these, yeah. So we want necrophage oil applied to the sword. Get out the water, you stupid. Son of... I hear that screen effect. Who's a jiggy boy? Ah, come on. Yeah, I'll be stopping soon to get food. Don't know if I'm back in the evening because I've been, like I said, I've been just catching up on some of my programs in the evening, which I've been streaming in the afternoon. And that way it keeps us chilled so I can get to sleep easier. I'm nearly caught up on One Piece. What were you guarding? Cavalry boot. Me good lady. Was there another question mark? Ah, yeah, it was the bandit camp, wasn't it? Alright, cool. Let's go grab the sunken treasure. Hello. Oh, little lead. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Good boy. Man. You're a good little bodger. Love you. You're just chattering away. You good lad?
It's clearing up.
Anyway, what you doing? What? Jeez.
Heard of the Fly-Hit Brigade? Your kind, sir. Not yours.
He's a good lead. You're a good lad. Hurry up. Wow, garbage. Why is that still lit up? Ah, there's another chest. What was that noise? When he's just doing his random gibberish, he comes up with some weird noises. Comes out with some funny gibberish. You're a good boy. Love you. Pretty lead. Oh, hello, Mr. Rot Fiend. couple of them because they go kaboom. Will you... I've selected bolts 1,000,000 times. Will you fucking swap to it? I mean, I've selected me bombs, I should say. Amount of time. That's one of my biggest gripes with this game, when I'm, like, selecting the abilities and that. Sometimes it just doesn't. Drives us up the wall when I'm in the middle of a fight and it's not responding to me inputs. Something that I guarantee has been a problem since the game's launch, similar to like not being able to climb on your boat and not dive underwater. After a quick Google search, turns out those two things haven't been patched since the game originally released. So something tells us it's not going to get fixed.
Rotfiend nest needs to be destroyed. Damn, you're ugly.
What just happened? Ow! Oh, where did it save? Hope it auto-saved when I came here. Shit. Hello, you. What's that noise? Hello, little stinky butt. Kiss a kiss. Oh, he's a good one. Like no quests in this little encampment here. A lot of guardians hanging around, but no one of them to speak to. Now to put garbage. Good lead. Who's beautiful? Chances are I'll be finished before Sephiroth's back, because I'm going to go get food. So I don't know if I'll be back in the evening. Just do a few hours now while I can. I said until I get settled in and work. Streaming's going to be off and on. So I'm not having it like it was when my previous job where I would stream until like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning and I wouldn't be able to get to sleep at night and I'd end up going to work on no sleep. And riding a motorbike is very dangerous. How come you didn't get hit by that? You're right next to it. Jasix. Jasix. Who's a cheeky boy? No you.
Rotfiend nest needs to be destroyed.
Why didn't that? Boom. Wow, you're still alive? How come you're not exploding? Right. Okay, so I need some sort of range on him. That one's different to the other guys. He doesn't explode unless you hit him. Making these funny little squeaky noises. Those are good, lad. Yeah, who's beautiful? Wait. Oh, well.
Not bad.
Wait, where's the other one? There he is. So yeah, these are called rot fiends, where the other one was devourer. It's a new type. Hello, you. You good boy. Love you.
Rotfiend nest needs to be destroyed.
Oh, trader's notes. I'd always thought myself a simple trader, a man who buys here and sells there and makes a bit of coin for himself in the doing. But yesterday I learned I constitute what's called a strategic risk, and so I cannot cross the bridge the Redanians control. Who knows what I have in my wagon? The sergeant said, maybe I'm smuggling weapons, maybe I'm carrying spies' reports. When I said there's nothing to fear from my bundles of cloth and lace, and that only letters I'm carrying are from my dear wife, the sergeant slapped me across the face with his glove and ordered me to, I quote, fuck off, or else I would soon be seeing more stars than many an astronomer. As you can see, eloquence and good manners do not seem to be subject of much importance at the Redanian Officers' Academy. Though one must admit, Sorter did display a certain amount of linguistic creativity. Well, life goes on. I've hired a few mercenaries and a guide to help me ford across the river near the bridge. Once across, I'll blow that sergeant a kiss and continue on my way. Well, clearly that didn't happen. He got wrecked by rot fiends. Oh, look, now he's doing it. That's weird. How come he didn't do that last time? There's another one. There's another red dot on the map, but it's bugged. There's the one supposed to be here. Yeah, it's bugged. Not giving us the experience for destroying it. What's that noise?
While searching for the witch Ciri had
I
quarreled
knew
with,
it.
Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher said,
Now the red dot's disappeared, but I don't think I got experience for destroying that because it normally gives you once you loot it, but because that red dot was there and it bugged out, I think it's robbed us of the experience. Let's see if there's a fast travel point in town. Up, dude. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Why is there nothing going on around here? Can at least get a fast travel point. That would be great. Locked. Want a signpost? Give me in. Give me a signpost. Nothing here but the chickens. This place is lit up. Hey, hello. Bumblebee tuna. Don't mind if I do. Just loot your home while you sleep. Thanks. Oh, that guy's still awake. Don't mind me, good sir. Inspection. This load of goods is no good. Confiscated.
Sir, leave me be, please.
I'm done. It's fine. I got what I came for. Bye. Signpost. Hey, Erston. Sup, dude?
These can all kiss me down under.
These can all kiss me down under. We've got an Australian peasant here. He's down under. We've got a nice pair of smooth criminals down under. There's actually stuff up there. How do I get up? There is stuff to be had. Yoink. Care for your sword. I've already read that. All I mainly care about is water. Water with a swallow is a good combo. So it boosts your regen. quite nicely. Alright, cool. Where was the signpost? Ah, there it is. Alright, cool. I'm going to call it there for now, guys. If I'm back, I'll be back in an hour or two. If not, I'll be back again tomorrow for an afternoon stream. I'll try and have a bit of a longer afternoon stream tomorrow if I'm not back. But we did a pretty interesting quest there for the Eternal Fire guy. And the Witcher who had been trapped in the Devil's Pit for many years, possessed by a plague demon. But anyway, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, as always, feel free to hit that follow button if you're watching on YouTube. Hope you enjoy. There'll be more to come. Until then, have a good one, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.